Ni hao, marhaban, privyet, magandang umaga. Great day to you, my friend. Great day. It's raining today. Lovely. Sometimes we do our best thinking in the rain. Much love to you and thank you for joining. Hey, I want to show you something. Check this out. Check this out. Ooh, look at her, look at her. Look at her. Ooh, graceful. There she goes, there she goes. Wow. How majestic. I love seeing these birds, these cranes, and they stand so still. They teach you patience. Did you see that? That bird was just standing there for the longest time, just so still. They are masters of stillness. I find when I come out and I watch the birds and I just learn so much. You can do your best thinking in the rain sometimes. Feels good to be out here listening to the chirping and the tweeting, seeing the ducks in the water. I don't know if you can see them over there. Those little ducklings. They say be like a duck. Be graceful on top while you paddle like hell underneath. But it's a nice and rainy day, and we have a message for you today. So thank you for joining. Much love to you, Tanya. Hey, Pablo. Corey, what's happening? Hey, El. Big homie, appreciate you. And Angelo, thank you for being. Shout out to you. So what does it mean to be smart? What is intelligence? Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? You might hear somebody say, hey, I left my job last week. And now I'm down and out. I don't have any work. And somebody tells them, oh man, that wasn't very smart. That wasn't the smart thing to do. That wasn't wise. Whereas another person might leave their job and find another job, the job of their dreams, the career that they've been looking for. And the person say, hey, that was the smart thing to do. Leave your job. Very wise. Who is right? Who's wrong? What does it mean to be smart? That's the smart thing to do. Oh, very smart of you. Very wise. The definition we see is having or showing a quick-witted intelligence. If he was smart, he would have never been tricked. To be clever, to be bright, to be intelligent. But we know some people who have gotten certain places in life, and it is said, and they have even claimed to not be very smart. You know somebody who seems to have it all, but they don't seem very bright. While you know certain people who just know everything, but they're very unhappy, and they don't seem to possess much. Who's smart? Who's not? What does it even all mean? This message came to us from our friend Luisa. Shout out to Luisa out there in Brazil. Follow her at Luxolu, Luxolu. And the message says, it is extremely common nowadays for us to judge each other on how smart we are. What is smartness? How does one truly measure it? If you are already smart, does that mean you are done learning? Can you learn from people who are less smart than you? Being smart is an illusion. It is a construct created by our ego so we can feel falsely superior to other people based off of how much mostly useless information we can retain. Once you are able to drop the illusion of smartness, you can allow yourself to learn from every source possible. You will begin to realize how much there is that you actually do not know. Great minds never stop learning, and ignorant minds already know everything. It's interesting when we think about what it means to be smart, what it means to be intelligent, and how we often go by a general consensus. Oh, Bill Gates, he seems to be smart. Oh, Jeff Bezos, he's a smart guy. Elon Musk, that's what it means, right? But what if smart isn't necessarily what we think? Albert Einstein once said, everyone is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Have you ever felt that you were in school or coming up, learning in university, and you didn't feel inclined to listen to professors, lecturers, things that were going on, like me? I had a tough time in classes because I didn't really fit in. I didn't really feel like the information was hitting me. Whereas we are judged by the same criteria. Isn't it ironic when people are lumped together in a classroom and told and graded the same way? When there are so many different styles of learning. You could be a visual learner. PowerPoints, pictures, all sorts of things could make sense to you. But what if you're not a visual learner? What if you learn by audio? What if you learn by speaking? What if you're a verbal learner? What if you're a kinesthetic learner? What if you learn by doing? What if you learn hands-on experience? Does that mean that if you don't pick up the knowledge, if you can't regurgitate, if you can't study like everyone else, does that mean that you aren't smart? If you don't pick up things just like somebody else, if you don't study the same, if you don't think the same, if you don't learn the same way, does that mean that you are unintelligent? What does it actually mean to be smart? And is not everyone their own genius in life? This is one of the things that fascinates me about learning from new people, for I feel that everyone has something to teach you, and that there is no end to learning in life. Michelangelo, famous inventor, sculptor, painter, in his 80s, approaching his death, he said, "Ancora imparo," in Italian means I'm still learning. When we understand that there is no limit to what we can learn, what does it mean to be smart? Our brains, with neuroplasticity always changing, what does it mean? I ask you. And what is the difference between someone we revere or someone we value as knowing more than the other? Were they smart to embrace failure? For as they say that the master is just a beginner who kept on beginning. The master has failed more times than the beginner has ever tried. I feel like when it comes to intelligence, everyone is making it up as they go. But it doesn't make us inferior or superior to anyone. Even if you feel you aren't smart, it is often just a comparison game. Just us saying, it seems to be this way, because that's what everyone else believes. But what is important is what you believe, my friend. What I believe is that just like those little ducklings that have their own intelligence, so do you. Just like the greenery in this scenery, the grass that grows, the leaves on the trees, everything has its own intelligence. When I used to sun gaze, it was as if I was communicating with a cosmic intelligence. When I'm talking to others, it is as if we are communicating at a cellular level, fusing our own intelligence. I ask you, my friend, start questioning what it means to be smart, and start asking yourself what it means to you. For that truly is what matters in life. Not to gain all this knowledge, but to be yourself could be the smartest thing that you ever do in life. Thank you so much for being my friend. Thank you so much for your love, your light, your energy. It's a wonderful rainy day out here and we are loving it. And I appreciate you for showing up for you today. Share this with someone who you feel would gain value from this message. Shout out to Louisa for the inspiration on this. Much love. And definitely hit the bell notification to be notified whenever we do these sessions. Check out the Open Palm podcast. That's the one up there in the bio for you, your listening pleasure, your daily inspiration. Don't worry about being smart or being unintelligent in life. For everyone is their own genius. There's always something that you are good at that someone else might find difficult. There's always something that you can learn from another person. There's always an area that for you looks like play, that for everyone else might look like work. But are you smart? And are they not? I don't know. You be the judge, my friend. Much love to you. Just like Tracy said, peace and bliss, blessings and blessings. Hey, Swati. Much love. Thank you all for being here and being yourselves. We will take care. We'll catch you again on the next live session very, very soon.